Hey guys, it's your boy Retro Bliss, and I got another great review for you. It's Popeye for the Atari 7800. That's right. This is by Darryl Guenther. This is an amazing port. I'm very shocked and surprised that this was even ported for the 7800. It has amazing artwork. This is the front. This is the back. This is what the cartridge looks like. And there's the end label right there. And it's got a full color manual. I won't go over all the manual there, but it has all of the instructions. And we'll talk about that as we go along with the gameplay. But I'll read the box to you. It says, put yourself in Popeye's place. You've got a daffy girlfriend who goes by the name of Olive Oil. Right now, she's got you running in circles, chasing hearts and notes all over the place. Well, blow me down. Then there's that blubber-brained Brutus who's out to get you, and he's meaner than mean. While you're dashing around, he's taking shots to knock you overboard. And if that's not enough, you've got that nasty old biddy, the sea hag, pelting you with bottles, and Bernard the vulture is diving right for your head. Yikes. Now you'd think with all that going on, you could rely on spinach. No chance. It's there 1 second and then gone the next. But when you do grab it, Brutus is in big trouble. Put yourself in Popeye's place if you think you can handle it. If you think you can handle all the action. This was for sale in Atari Age. There was a last chance sale last year and they quit selling it. I had bought it before the last chance sale. This is no longer for sale, but there may be a possibility that this may be distributed again. If it ever does, I will be updating this video later in the description of the video, and I will probably upload a new video about that. But like I said, this was programmed by Darryl Guenther, and the artwork was by John Calcano. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Very nicely done. So let's get to the gameplay and review the video. In this game, you're Popeye, and your goal is to catch all of Olive's hearts, notes, and cries for help before they hit the water and sink. But your arch enemy Brutus is trying to get between you and Olive. He's recruited help from the Sea Hag and Bernard, the Vulture. You must dodge bottles thrown by the Sea Hag and Brutus, as well as Bernard. In later rounds, you must also dodge the Sea Hag's magical skulls. Each time you complete a round, you move on to the next. The difficulty increases as you progress through the game. Your enemy is Brutus, who will use his fist to attack you. Brutus can jump up and grab you from above him. He can swat at you from below him, and he may even jump down on top of you. Then there's the Sea Hag. She cannot directly harm you, but she instead throws bottles at you. In later rounds, she also casts magical skulls down on you. These can either be avoided or punched. Bernard the Vulture will swoop down onto you. You can punch him, but he can be tricky. While Popeye cannot punch Brutus directly, a spinach can will appear in specific places, depending on the board. The spinach changes its position on some boards, so you'll have to be aware of that. Punching Brutus is worth 3,000 points. In the first level, you must collect all of Olive's hearts while avoiding Brutus and the Sea Hag. You can also earn extra points by punching the punching bag into the barrel to fall onto Brutus's head. In the second level, you must collect all of the musical notes. Then there's the seesaw you can jump on. If you land on level 1, you can earn an additional 500 points. In the third level, you're on a ship and you must collect all of Olive's cries for help. Each time you collect a letter, it builds up a ladder to Olive, for which you can climb up to rescue Olive. In this level, you must also contend with Bernard the Vulture. Then you go back to level 1, but at a more difficult level. In Novice Revision F, the background is red. The same as the background of the arcade background when the arcade cabinet was put in Novice mode. This was a nice touch in addition to the game. However, if you don't like the red background and you want to play in Novice mode, there's a code at the title screen to remove it. It is right, down, right, up, up, down. Now your Novice screen will be black. Darryl Guenther, who programmed this masterpiece, was on my podcast, Retro Bliss Rewind, where he talked about this game and how he programmed it and created a number of the characters in the game. It was very interesting to see how he did it. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description of the video to the podcast. The artwork by John Calcano is also amazing. He did the artwork for the cover and the cartridge, as well as the manual. Very well done. I know a number of programmers for the Atari 7800, and they've programmed some great games for the system that I love to play. But if I'm being honest, this is my favorite Atari 7800 game graphically and for playability. I know that Darryl is working on some other projects, and I certainly hope that someday that Popeye, as well as some other projects, may become available in some way down the road. If they do, I'll post a link in the description of this video where you can get them. I just wanted to thank you for watching the video. If you've made it this far, be sure you hit the like button. And if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more. And feel free to leave a comment, as I'm pretty good at replying to all of them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.